Action Park
Media.
The first time I heard Reese open his mouth in character, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. And I would say
This guy's a
not
fucking star.
only that you know they're right, because it's like with you, for instance, with the character of E, I had such a voice in my head, and the second I had dinner with you, it was that voice. It was like I knew it. But like Reese, Giovanni, Goldberg, like Goldberg, I know how genius this guy is from a multiple of things. But when he came out, and you may see it, and I know everyone loved him, but you may see it and just think it sounds like Adam Goldberg. Whatever he was doing was so unexpected to me and surprising, Giovanni too, that it was no longer my thing that I could be like, no, it needs to sound like this. Like, and that's not to discuss your acting in a negative way, because you were perfect for it. But I had a way that I thought E should always sound. Right. These guys would come in and
That's what I want to do with the detective and my ponytail.
It would be awesome if you did something different, though. Try it. Like, that would be a great thing. But, you know, Giovanni and Goldberg, I think that they could have done things 10 different ways that all would have been wildly interesting. And
should I be a burnout cop with a flask?
I mean, I would be
stupid. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to avoid.
I would like to see you. This is what I would say to you. Once upon a time, and Kevin will tell you and give me credit for this, Kevin became one of the best reacting comedy actors, and I always said to him, comedy is reaction. When you're off camera, it's really important that we have reactions.
I would always give you that.
Okay, but it's not even that I want the credit for it.
Maybe understand the importance of it.
But what I'll say is not that I want the credit for it, because you're so good at it and you are so actually funny that, and I'm not trying to take over Lice with Kevin Connolly doing some Marlon Brando shit, but the reality is this is the type of thing where you could surprise the fuck out of people. I'm trying to think of a movie I saw recently where I didn't even know it was the actor.
Movie's got to be good. That's what it is.
No, I know that, but I want you to have the confidence that you can do something different and actually be really good.
Totally. I'm going to do something different and not take myself out of the movie.
All right. Well, I'm excited.
All right,
for Lice.
Here's Kev in Lice.
What is that? I would die.
Tropical Heat. I don't even know a movie.
I'm going to have facial hair, bro.
Is that Debbie Mazar, by the way?
It's a guy. It's just a guy.
But to validate my point, I had to do a deep Google search to find a detective with a ponytail.
No, I'm talking like a.
Yeah, but this is the 80s.
Like a tight ponytail, like just a little.
Well, I mean, is that the style of the 80s?
Like a dog with his tail cut off, and have that little tail just like pulled back, where barely a ponytail.
I think it'd be funny as shit.
But funny is not necessarily.
Well, you have to.
It's supposed to be a charming.
You have to embody the role enough that nobody's thinking about it, that it just is what you are.
Right.
That's
people probably looked at Gary Oldman pretty funny when he walked into True Romance.
Definitely. I mean, that's another
Gary,
one.
hey, come on, man, let's dial it down a little bit. Are you sure you want to go this far with this character?
I mean,
talk about a guy that actually just absolutely crushed it. There's a clip of him talking about that. It's funny.
It's pretty awesome to watch when you see performances like that. Even Val Kilmer.
I think he was saying like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna do the contact director's like, okay,
yeah,
and I'm gonna do this." Oh, you do okay.
But Val Kilmer on Entourage. I mean,
yeah, like
you just didn't know what was coming, even though the words were all on the page. You were just like, "What in the fuck is this?"
And sometimes with the performances like that, it's like you go, "Oh, okay, this is hold on, I don't know yet, right?"
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on? And then there comes a point where you're like, oh, okay, you got it. Like when first time I heard Val, I was like, whoa.
Well,
yeah,
I can tell you,
but he was awesome.
I can tell you the first time I heard him, I was like, holy shit. But I watched him, and you got to remember, there was an extra 5 or 6 minutes of his speech.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, live in the room, it was like mesmerizing.
Do you have that footage somewhere?
You know what? It would be amazing if I did. But when you
Thank you, God.